Well, my name's Stephen Barrett. I lived with my family in Russia for a lot of years, and I was a wrestler myself, wrestled for Oklahoma State. And I saw that among a lot of what are considered unreached people groups in the former Soviet Union, wrestling's their national sport. And I was always attracted to those different people groups, spent a lot of time. And then eventually that led us to the Caucasus Mountain region, where wrestling's a really big deal. But after 16 years leaving Russia, my wife and I were thinking about going someplace else. And of course, I wanted to move to a place where wrestling's a big deal and it's a big part of the culture. So one of the places I was considering was Mongolia. I had met Sukh in a tournament in Siberia, probably 2004, 2002. Anyway, there'd been an Athletes in Action guy in Mongolia for 6 years. He'd been gone for a while. Sukh talked to me, said, AIA was here, a lot of people interested. Scott's gone, and there's a big void. And please bring Athletes in Action back to Mongolia. So anyway, after leaving Russia, I visited Mongolia for a month, spent a lot of time with Sukh. And I realized, Sukh had been a Christian for a while now, and he's growing in his faith. He'd had a lot of input from his church and the campus ministry that he went to, and Scott with Athletes in Action. And I felt like he was mature Christian, really enthusiastic about sharing his faith with other athletes. And so just before I left, I challenged him. I said, quit waiting for Athletes in Action to move to Mongolia. You be Athletes in Action. And if you say yes to that, then I'll come and I'll help you out and help you get it started, teach you everything I know, and turn it over to you. So he didn't say yes right away. But about 4 months later, maybe it was 5 months later, I got a short email, and all it said was like half a sentence. It only said, let's do it. So anyway, after getting that email, my wife and I started preparing to move to Mongolia, and so I've been there for 1.5 years now, and we've done a lot of things together, wrestling camps, produced some materials to pass out to guys, visited a lot of clubs, shared the gospel with a lot of athletes, partnered with Samaritan's Purse, and going out in the countryside and rural areas and giving kids the presents and shared the gospel, played soccer with them. So we've got several things going on. It's okay.
Yeah, especially when I been at the national team, I was alone, the Christian. Because of that, sometimes I feel lots of pressure especially from my coach, that my older age athletes, because Mongolia is Asian countries, because there's a culture that for older guys, there's lots of difference of the age, and the older guys make me fun. Our coach also do that. At that times I feel that I need some coach. I need that have mentor, like a Christian. Then I was looking for the guys, but in the Mongolian sport world, almost no Christian. Even there is very few Christians. They are not open. They just Christian themselves. Is that right? They say they hide their faith, like that. And that times I find out the guy. I heard from other guys, and there's one guy, American guys, who is a Christian athlete. So I looking for him, and I find out him. Then I started talk to him. Yeah, he advised me, and he encouraged me. On the mat and the athlete. Yeah, there's the Christian athletes. It's okay, like that. Yeah, it was very good to me. Then I like it. AIA. Then I know him. I lots of times watch him and heard about him, because Mongolia lots of times go to Russia for international tournaments, any other tournaments. Then I saw him, and we started to meet. Sometimes any countries we will talk about the faith, something else. Yeah, then he come to the Mongolia 2009. He asked me, how about you join the AIA, especially work with the by full time. I think I talked to my wife, then I say yes. Yeah.
Cool.